What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Battytalks, and we're about 1 month into the new year, and I've already missed a Friday. Yes, I was sick as a dog on Friday night, and if you want me to be honest, I just completely forgot about this. I was watching Moneyball, and I was like, damn, that was a good-ass movie, and then I just went to sleep. I totally forgot to do this, and then I was like, oh, I'll do it on Saturday. Forgot again. But we're here on Sunday. We're not going to forget this time. And now I've got an alarm set every Friday, so never going to forget again. The alarm can be your greatest ally and your worst nightmare. But I think the scariest part about it is it's indifferent to you. It'll go off, no matter how you're feeling, no matter what you say. But anyway, what we're here to talk about today is basically the situation here of me missing a Friday. You may notice the title. It's a pretty classic saying. The best time to plant a tree was 20 years ago, but the second best time to plant a tree is right now. And that's going to be kind of what we're talking about today is the best time to plant a tree. Now, what does that mean? So what that means is like basically anything you want to do in life. Any skill or hobby or something you want to make, it takes time, right? No matter what, it's going to take time. So obviously, it would have been better if you started that skill or hobby or whatever earlier in life, you know? I wish all the time, I wish I would have started YouTube 4 years earlier. If I would have started YouTube consistently 4 years earlier, you know, maybe by now I wouldn't even be at college. Maybe I'd be, you know, in my freaking parents' basement making a bag off of YouTube, you know, saving up for a house or something. But I'm not. But eventually I said, okay, you know what? We're just going to start doing YouTube. And that's what I did. 6 months ago I said, I'm going to start doing YouTube. And that's really what it comes down to. You just have to tell yourself. You have to go out there and you say, I'm going to start doing this right now. Now, after enough time, let's say you do manage to get started in doing something, you know. A lot of the times you won't. A lot of the times you'll pick something up, you'll say, you know what, this is way too hard. And then you'll throw it away, you know. You'll say, you know, maybe this isn't for me. But let's say you do manage to start something. You say, you know what, I want to be a painter just like Bob Ross. I'm going to start painting every single day for an hour. An hour every day I'm going to paint something, right? After a certain amount of time, let's say you're having doubts. Let's say you go, maybe painting just isn't for me. Maybe I don't want to paint anymore. But now you've put so much time into it. You've painted so many pictures, spent so much money on paintbrushes and paint. You've, you know, told everyone you know that you're painting, but it seems like a waste. It seems like a waste of time, a waste of money, a waste of experiences to throw it all away right now, to say, you know what, I'm done painting. And that is what we like to call in economics the sunk cost fallacy. And what the sunk cost fallacy is, you basically make your decisions based on a purchase that you already made, right? When in reality you shouldn't do that, right? So let's say you purchased an outfit, right? And you say, okay, I'm going to wear this outfit. But then you decide that the outfit is dumb and sucks, but you wear it anyway because you feel like you have to validate your purchase, right? When in reality, the best decision would be to just get rid of the outfit or not wear it. So that is the sunk cost fallacy. What it basically comes down to is you should ignore past resources spent when making a new decision, okay? So all that time you put in now is basically irrelevant. Sure, you might be better at painting and you might have more progress, but if you don't want to paint anymore, you should start something else. You should do something else, right? Listen, I might not do this YouTube thing forever. I might do it forever. But if I'm at a point, say a year or two down the line, and I say, you know what, this YouTube thing just isn't worth it anymore. It is going to be a tough call. I am going to take into account all the time I've spent, but realistically, I shouldn't. If I don't want to do it anymore, I shouldn't do it anymore. At the end of the day, these hobbies, these things we're trying to get better at, the reason we want to get better at them is because it's fun. A lot of the time, it's because it's fun. That's why I do a lot of this stuff in my life. Because it's fun. It's supposed to be, an enjoyment. It is supposed to benefit your life. If it does not benefit your life, and all it does is take up time, you should probably stop doing it, right? But, that's not always the easiest call to make. Some things are more obvious, like heroin. If you're doing heroin, it probably doesn't benefit your life in the long term. You should probably stop doing heroin. But, one of the ones I realized more recently was just social media in general. At a certain point, I realized, this is not benefiting my life, and all it is doing is taking up time. So I decided to stop. But, yeah. I was supposed to talk about some stuff about the main channel in this video, but I did not. So we'll save it for next week. I'm keeping you on the edge of your seat here. But yeah, that is going to be about it for this episode of Batty Talks. Let me know what you think in the comments. Send me a question if you have one at battytalks@gmail.com. And for now, this is Batty Shogun signing off.